ran not only a Japanese record, he won a sizable sum of money. I think it was a mere 100 million yen. You probably all heard it. It's what, 870,000 bucks or something like that. It's been a good day at the office and a fabulous day indeed for Japanese marathon running. Another Japanese record after one last year, 2 inside a year for this time for Suguru Osako. Ethiopia got a second place in the men's race as well. He was the fastest man in the race. He is the second fastest in the world still after today. His time 2:05:24 here in Chicago. Mosinet Geremew. But our champion in only his third marathon, his first win, by the way, after a third in London last April, in a time of 2:05:11, which is an English, British and European record. That was one of his goals today. He got the whole lot, didn't he? He got the victory as well. He is, of course, now the 8th fastest marathon runner in Chicago history with this time. It is Sir Farah.
This is 2-5 is celebrated. It's absolutely over-celebrated. Troops and totally dominant performance. The next challenge on Farah is Tokyo 2020.
Very exciting, amazing, waving his hands to the crowd. He's going to have a new personal best here.
2:05 has just clicked by, but this is Farah in supreme form. Dominant here against the strong field in the back of Chicago Marathon of 2018. Farah is champion. Spectacular start.
Mo, we know you're used to winning on the track, and that's becoming a sort of nasty habit, I guess, over the last few years. But now you've gone and won one on the roads as well. Are you thinking, is that all there is to it? Because that looked pretty easy today. I mean, with all respect to your opponents, you made it look easy. I'm sure it was hurting.
I was definitely hurting, but I trained hard for this event, and I knew I was in great shape. But you know, going into a race, you've got to respect the guys. There's a lot of guys who run decent times, and you know, you can't just think about winning, you've got to think about your position. And at that point, when we went off, I was thinking, oh, times are down a bit, but it was more winning the race and controlling the race. And towards the latter stages, as you can see, 3 or 4 miles to go, I kind of control it, felt good, and possibly could have gone a little bit faster, but at the same time, you know, for me, most important thing was to come away with a win. I've never won a big race like this, Chicago, and I want to thank Kerry for putting a great field together. Because in terms of the field, I think it was stacked. You know, it's nice to see so many people running fast, and even Galen, you know, he had a decent run, might not show on paper, but at the same time, he's run 2:06. These guys here watched him in Dubai run 2:04, 2:05. So the field was stacked, but at the same time, I think I'm happy with my position. I felt like I learned a lot since doing the London Marathon, race against Elliot and the stronger guys, Kenenisa, a lot of guys, and I think the more I can do races, like to do more marathons I can do, more I can learn and get control of it. I think that's the key, and you know, be confident.
I know it's a couple of years away yet, but has this sort of reaffirmed your desire to make sure you're on the start line in Tokyo 2020?
Yes, it's possible. The way things are going, as long as I can look after my body, stay injury-free, stay focused, stay hungry, and I think that's one of the things. Athletes win races, they don't just go in there, just win it. They've got to learn about the race, they've got to understand the race and come out a way that you can win and suits you. And I'm learning bit by bit.
I think about this time next year, probably on this very day next year, a whole bunch of us will be in Doha at the World Championships, sort of halfway to Tokyo. Are you going to be coming back to Chicago, or are you going to be in Doha?
I don't know, what's Kerry saying? What are you saying, Kerry? Well, no, it just depends how it goes. Obviously, you got Suguru as well, strong. You got Galen, you got a few of the guys. So it ain't going to be easy, but at the same time, I think it's just talk to Gary, my coach, and have a chat with him and see what suits me. And I think the more races I can do, the better it is.
I bet your accountant has a say in it as well.
I was going to say tax-free. No, I'm joking.
Mo Farah, ladies and gentlemen, our champion. Thank you very much to the gentlemen. Kerry, thank you for another great day. The 41st edition, 42nd will be with us before we know it. And your closing comments?
I want to thank you, Tim, and all of our talent that worked on the radio broadcast, the TV broadcast.